We'll go
United.
straight to you. Good
Come on.
evening, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a special guest this evening. We won't do big introductions because he's not got long this evening. We've got Big J with us, fellow Manchester United fans, and another little special guest in the top left-hand corner.
So hello, sister.
Hey.
Action-packed pod this evening. We've got lots to talk about. We've got the Spurs loss to Aston Villa at home over the weekend. We've got Lee relieved of chairman duties this evening so he can talk about the loss. Tottenham season so far. Thomas Frank, is he pleased? Good, bad and ugly. We look forward to hearing from Lee. Arsenal, top of the tree after another win, a scrappy win. Is this the year Arsenal finally secure the league title? We look forward to hearing from Chris. But we're going to start with Big J after Manchester United beat Liverpool at home 2-1. Over to you, Big J. How you feeling?
Hey, Ken Dog, can I just say that was a bad boy intro? That was absolutely that was brilliant. That was brilliant. That was top notch stuff. I love a little preview. Chris, I can't lie. Got to put some respect on Ken Dog's name. That was brilliant. That was perfect.
We celebrate tonight.
You know what it is? I think we're all in a good place here. You know what I'm trying to say? Listen, as you know, Ken Dog, this weekend we was all tapped in. It was a big game. We've had international break, 2 weeks off. You get me? We were all coming back to football. Arsenal obviously left on a high. United even left on a high. Do you know what I mean? And I think everybody was asking, you know, what's going to happen? You know what I mean? Obviously, there was a general consensus that Liverpool were going to run through us. How many they're going to score is verse, you know what I mean? 007 verse is about to get his, get his GA against us, all of that. There was a lot of jokes, do you know what I mean? To be honest, I didn't go in there feeling the most confident, do you know what I mean? But this is a fixture that you guys all know means a lot to the club. When we go up against the Scousers, it's a different thing. You know what I mean? Plus, last year, we were very unfortunate at Anfield. You know what I mean? We haven't won there since 2016. I think last one was at 2-2. You know what I mean? We got them in the cup. But, you know, at Anfield, it's a different story. But you know what? Yeah, Chris, I wish I had a mug like that. We fucking got them. Am I allowed to swear? I'm sorry.
So, Big J,
we got them. Ruben got them.
For United, or is this just a bad Liverpool team?
I think it's what Ruben said. Because I'll be real with you, Brighton can slap us next week. You know what I mean? We can get slapped next week. You know what I mean?
Don't ruin it.
Nah, sorry, Ken Dog. But you know what? At the end of the day, before we get that Welbeck brace, let's be happy about what happened this week. Do you know what I mean? The boys played well. I think Cunha's done really, really well. I feel like Maguire. I know Chris was laughing. Maguire has a lot of good moments under United. Do you know what I mean? Coming in clutch. Do you know what I mean? So honestly, I'm just happy for Ruben. I'm happy that we were able to just have a moment for once. Just for once. You know what I mean? We ain't got, it's been a tough 12 months. You know what I mean? It's been a tough
12, 24.
24 months. So I just felt like, honestly, I'm not going to lie, I just wanted to come on here and express my happiness and patience. Chris, we done you lot a solid. We got them man pipe down, so now you can focus on Amtra.
Thank you.
Just tell Slot, calm down, chill out. You man can focus now on Pep, because that's a real madman. Haaland as well as on madness. And I feel like even for us, it just gives us a little something to talk about. Do you know what I mean? It gives us a good cushy week. I think I'm hoping that the boys can build on it. I'm not gonna lie. I do hope we can build on it and, you know, go out there with confidence more and attack the games more. And I think we started off really well. We started off intense, got the early goal. You know what I mean? And I think, I don't know, I ain't seen a performance that good since probably we played Arsenal. But as you know now, Arsenal are doing a job on man. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So we weren't able to get that. So I think now, Ken Dog, honestly, I think we just build on it. But it's not about getting gassed. Chris knows I'm a realistic fan. I'm not saying we're going to march on anywhere. I just want to say, thank God, at least for once. For once.
Look, that win brought back Big J from murky dungeon.
And he said everything. I can't add to that. That is
Honestly,
spot
bro,
on.
it just that's why I went in the group chat. I saw the link that you put me on. I said, let me just quickly come say my 2 bit. I gotta go because I'm
Love
actually
that.
in the middle of a meeting.
Yeah,
Hence why I'm gonna
Love
tell
miss.
that.
us what you do. What you do? What deals you broken? Can you give us an
Don't worry about,
exclusive?
don't
Is
worry
it
about
jogging
that. Don't worry
again?
about that, geez. You know what I mean?
Is it
So
jogging
is
again,
Big Mike there?
Anfield?
Is Stolzy there?
He
Stolzy,
might
is he
be.
there?
He might be.
So say hi to Big Mike. Is he celebrating too? Red panty night tonight. I take it.
No,
Yeah.
we're definitely celebrating. We're very happy with this weekend.
Have a
You know,
couple of drinks on me and one for the baby as well, son. Good.
thank you, geez. I mean, Ken
Oh,
Dog,
mate.
you stick around. That was a brilliant one.
Hey, hold on, hold
Darlene,
on,
thank
hold on.
you.
Hey, can you say one thing, please, Big J?
Go
Can you
on.
say one thing to this Liverpool fan here?
Here he is.
My brother, Marv. It weren't so marvellous this weekend, was it, fella? I'm so sorry, mate. I weren't so marvellous this weekend. I'm sorry, bro.
I don't even know who you support, bro. First,
Well, the team that slapped yours, that's it. That's the team that I support.
all right. Yeah, nice to meet you, bro. Nice to meet
Yeah.
you.
All right, Big J, you can look off just like that. Boom, drop the mic.
Listen, you know, hey, he knows, innit? He knows. That's it. He knows. He knows.
Well, listen.
He knows the
We
goal
need
now.
to get that gentleman back on this show. That was absolutely fun. I ain't got nothing to add, but we haven't talked about Liverpool yet.
You haven't.
So
Look at the,
I'm looking
you know
forward
what
to
I like,
hearing
though?
from you, man.
You know what I
The
like?
floor is yours. Go.
You know what I like? You know what I like? Sorry, I'm trying to turn up the volume. You know what I like? I love the excitement. I love the fizz. You get me? This has happened to Liverpool before. I love the fizz. I remember the last time this happened to us under Jurgen Klopp. Remember when it happened to us under Jurgen Klopp? And you know what? In the long run, let me speak. In the long run, we got title. That's the
Did
bottom
he
end
lose
of it.
4 months on the trot?
Man United are always capable of beating us. I said that about a week before the time. And I'm not going to take no credit away from United. They played out of their skin because United is shit. Let's be real here. United are rubbish. Yeah. And Liverpool were that poor, but we should have won the game. We had the better chances and we should have tied up the game in the second half. But there are fundamental things wrong with Liverpool at the minute. And I did say them in the pod, if you cared to listen. You know what I'm saying? If you care to listen on that actual...
Say him again.
Yeah, say them again. Repeat them.
There are fundamental issues at Liverpool.
Because you've never said this before. This is the first time you said it, so can you repeat them, please?
No, I did. I did.
Yeah,
you haven't.
I'm talking about just basically the performance against Man United and basically the performance in basically for the whole season. You know what I'm saying? I just feel that if we're talking just strictly from a tactical perspective, our play is too slow. We're not controlling midfield like we did last season. And it's not just down to Ryan Gravenberch, who I think is playing okay. I think on the whole...
Okay. Sorry, can I just interject?
No, you can't interject.
Okay, sorry. Go on.
On the whole, I don't think our Liverpool midfield is controlling the games. And at the minute, Ryan Gravenberch, he needs some help in there. We're working hard, but there's a kind of laziness about the way in which Liverpool are playing it. We almost look tired, but I don't believe we are tired.
But you've never said this all season.
I said it yesterday. Yeah,
I'm talking all these times, Marv.
Some things, before you jump in, let me just mention some things. We're fourth in the table, I think. We're 3 points behind the champions. Is our season done?
3 points behind the champions.
No, but what I'm saying, Marv, why is it taken? What's flabbergasted me is why is it taken till this game for you to say all the right things that I've pressed you on?
Yes, Lee.
Thank you, Lee. Good, Lee. Good.
Tottenham are having the season of their life and are still behind us.
They've got a European trophy, bro.
Thank you. You can't say nothing.
Marv, you said Lee could talk because they're European champions. You said
if Liverpool are in free fall and you're playing at your best, what does that mean for you?
Hey, I thought Marv was on double speed. In
17 years. One trophy in 17 years. And you're with your new manager, you're having the season of
He's
your
gone
life.
now. He's gone.
His head's gone.
So what does that say about
He's
if
gone.
we haven't performed all season,
gone.
what does that say about Spurs? You can sit there and laugh at me, but you've won 1 Europa Cup in 17 years.
But what I'm saying is,
I'll give you
I
the
can't
credit
chair
for that
this show,
win.
Chris.
Tom
I
took
can't
the
do it
win.
anymore.
He got it. But 2 wins back to back for a whole. It's taken 12 months to win 2 games back to back. If you want to jump through hoops of fire based on that, then you go ahead.
Marv, we're going to come to Spurs.
What I'm saying,
we're going to come
Marv.
to Spurs.
Yeah, hold on. He hasn't answered the question. I've asked him question week after week after Newcastle,
Bournemouth. Started laughing.
Yeah.
So I mentioned Spurs.
Yeah.
You finished 17 last season.
I'm doing all right.
You got to answer his question,
and you haven't done nothing for 17 seasons.
I'm
If
asking.
we're in free fall, if we are in free fall, like you lot are saying, what have you been in for 17 years?
Right, so let me go back to my.
What's Spurs got to do with it?
No, don't go back to
That's
your
not
question.
cutting it.
All right, I'll go back.
All
right, I'm happy where Spurs are. We're all right. We were 17th last season. We're 6th now. I'll take that.
Good one, Lee. Facts, Lee. Facts.
But my point is, Marv, my biggest point was we have come on here week after week over these first 8 games, and you said we're still top. We're 5 out of 5. We're still top. And I've said, but hold on, it's coming, Marv. And if it comes, it's going to really knock you. And now it's 3 losses in the league in a row.
But 4 in a row.
Fair question, Marv.
But Marv, answer the question.
Answer the question.
There's different levels. Arsenal haven't won a trophy for 6 seasons.
No, Marv. Answer the question. Answer the question. Lee, do your question. Lee, answer the question again.
Lee, ask it again.
Lee, ask it again. Lee.
Hold on, let him say. Go on.
Yeah, but Lee, ask your question again.
I'm only joking. Yeah, go
on. Marv, I'm saying, I want to know, like, after the Newcastle game, we said it, jittery. We said jittery game after game. Palace, you were... Yeah, Palace, you were...
all of last season, Lee, and
something has changed in you.
You've been saying jittery for a year and a half, and yet...
And I think I'm right.
What have you won in that time?
Europa League.
Okay,
I'll take Europa League.
What have Arsenal won in that time?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What has Tom won in that time?
Nothing.
What's Tom won in that time? Man United.
Nothing.
Lee, ask me that question again, please.
I rest my case. The point I'm trying to make is Liverpool are on a bad run, but our standards are here and your standards are down there, and that's a distinct difference.
That's not my point.
That's irrelevant.
That's irrelevant, Marv. That's irrelevant. Marv, that's irrelevant.
That's like saying Bournemouth haven't won the Premier League in 30 years. Talk about the issue at hand.
My part, Marv. This is
but the difference is
irrelevant.
Trying to say
talk about Verts, talk about Isaac, talk about Van Dijk, talk about Salah, talk about your team, talk about Slot, talk about being the source.
It's not worth me being here.
No, I think it is. Hold on. Let me say something. No, because Marv, you
talk about Tom is one result. I want to talk about Liverpool and the standards we've set because it goes hand in hand.
No, we don't want to talk about that tonight. We want to talk about the loss. We want to talk about the 4 in a row.
So we just
this is not a general show about.
Hold on. Let me get this back under. Let me get this back under wraps. Let me get this up the wraps.
3 men sitting in this group and they have 1 trophy between them in 3 years or 2 years. 1 trophy.
Hold on, let me get this back under control.
I can't listen to this.
They're laughing.
Hold on.
I'm allowed to express myself just like you. And they're laughing. Arsenal have not won a trophy for 6 years. So are they in free fall?
Hold on.
It's irrelevant.
My question, Marv. My question was, hold on, lads, come on. Hold on, let me say this. Marv, what I said, Marv, what I was saying, Marv, is that yesterday and today, you have perfectly broken down a lot of issues that you've seen with Liverpool. You had your head in the clouds for the last 7 weeks.
So you want to know why I'm saying it now?
Yeah.
That's the only thing.
That's what I've asked you.
BK said Marv.
Yeah, that was my question. That was my question.
But I said it
they call him Marv O.J. Simpson Lee.
Yesterday. So why do you want to know why I'm saying it now?
No, the reason I'm saying because you made it seem, but you made it seem like yeah, I agree. But Marv,
how many games have you lost this season?
2.
You've lost 2. Are you above us in the table? We've lost more than you.
Yeah. So my point is. My point is.
Hold on, Lee. 1 second. Marv, what's your point? Marv, what's your point?
What is the point?
Marv, what was your point? Marv, what was your point?
Or do you want to talk about Liverpool?
I'll
I want to talk
talk
about
both.
what your point was in that last statement because you got surprised. The Spurs were less than that. Spurs were less than you got surprised.
And that's what I'm saying.
The point I'm trying to make here,
You got
is that Arsenal fans
Surprise!
they ain't won nothing in 6 years. Manchester United are in the form of their life. Are you still in the top 10? Are you in the top 10?
Hey, Chris,
Yeah,
this is what's going to happen every week. Every time they lose, he's going to talk about the history. He's going to talk about the last 6 years.
Manchester United in the top 10.
Manchester United beat Liverpool at the weekend. Let's talk about
that comment.
Manchester United are in the form of their lives, yeah. They've won 2 games.
Go Rabbit, go Rabbit.
They're in the form of their lives. They've won 2 games back to back. Yet they sit. Let's have a look.
You would have been better just pleading the fifth. You would have been better just pleading the fifth.
I want to know. My question is. My point is, Marv, have you before yesterday? Have you been in denial about what has been the problems?
Because this is about me and what I think.
Yes, yes, it is. Yeah, that's what I wanted to know.
Do you think we can win a title this season, Lee?
No.
Do you think we can make top 4?
Yeah, you will, yeah.
Do you think Tottenham will make top 4?
No.
Do you think Man United will make top 4?
No.
Do you think Arsenal will win the title?
Yeah, I do. I think them will City, yeah.
See you later, guys. You see, the point I'm trying to make is
I would love it if he stopped just trying to talk over everyone and answer some questions tonight. Is that going to happen?
Let him speak. Tom, let him speak. Tom, let him speak.
I'm not having this tonight. That he's just going to talk and rant for half an hour and not answer a single question about Liverpool.
All right. Let's get this back on the track. Let's get this back on the track. One question at a time. One question at a time. Tom, ask the first question. Just one question.
Thank you.
One question.
Right. So I want to know.
Marv, answer the question.
I want to know what is going on with £200 million worth of acquisitions. I've got 2 questions. What's going on with Wirtz and Isak, who are going to absolutely dominate the league this year? And before, hold on. And part 2 to the question is, Jurgen Klopp, is he the reason you won the league last year, and is it all falling apart because Slot has been found out?
For me, Tom, you're asking irrelevant questions. It's £200 million worth of signings. Your £200 million worth of signings have got you.
See what I mean, Chris? He cannot answer a question.
No, I can answer the question.
Answer a question without talking about other teams.
That question for your own team.
Ask me. Go on.
Why are you not? Go on. Tell me about your £200 million.
No. The question was about yours.
Okay. I'll answer.
I will. Chris. Allow me to answer. Allow me to answer to show you how to answer a question. Allow me to answer to show you how to answer a question. And Buemo, he's realising his price tag. He scored the first goal against Liverpool. He scored many goals. He's been our best player this season so far.
Okay.
Cunha hasn't delivered assists and goals. Can I finish?
Has he scored more than Ekiteke? No, he hasn't.
Can I finish? How much was it, Ekiteke?
It doesn't matter how much it was.
How much was he?
He's been good though. He's been good. He has been good. He's been the best player.
How much was he?
How much was he?
What I'm trying to make is you don't want to make this.
No, Marv.
A few games on the trot, and I
not a few. 4.
There's going to be 4 games on the trot, 3 league games. There's going to be a lot of fizz and a lot of excitement because we're the champions. But I'm looking at your own team. You're in the form of your life, right, Tom? And where are you in the table?
No, not in the form of our life.
We're in free fall.
Did you listen to Did you listen to our previous guest? Was you listening?
I didn't know what he said.
2 ears, 1 mouth. Listen.
The thing is, our standards are different to Arsenal's, Manchester United's, and Spurs. And the point I'm trying to make is, if Arsenal go 4 games without a win, or 3 defeats, whatever way you want to look at it, it's not really a big concern because they don't.
Well, no, we want to look at it like 4 defeats. That's how we want to look at it, like what it is.
It's not really a big concern because they don't win nothing. Manchester United. If Manchester United lost 4 games, we expect that.
What about the other question?
We expect that. When Liverpool lose 4 games, it's a big fanfare.
What was the other
slot on
question?
Klopp? The slot on Klopp. The
slot
on Klopp.
Lee,
why it's a massive fanfare and you're asking me these questions? Tell me why it's a massive fanfare when Liverpool lose games.
Slot on
you
Klopp
lost 4 in a row.
Yeah, but why is it a massive fanfare? You haven't won.
You're champions. You're champions. You're champions. You're champions.
The slot on Klopp question, Marv. The slot on Klopp.
Marv, listen to Lee.
What about the slot on Klopp question he asked you?
What slot? What about it?
They've
both won titles.
Doesn't listen.
They've both won titles. What have your last 2 manager won, Lee?
Europa League. And
there you go. Deflection.
No, but are you hearing what he's asking you, though?
What you're saying.
Marv, here's a question.
You want to ask me a lot of questions. I'm just putting it into perspective.
Marv, there's a question from Charlie Boy, Man City fan. Marv, there's a question from a Man City fan. Marv, we've got a question here from a Man City fan. Marv, why are Liverpool incapable of defending a league title?
That's a good question. Now, that's a proper question because it's always harder when you win it. But you would know that you've won it for 20 odd years.
But answer the question. But answer the question. But answer the question. Why is it? Why are Liverpool incapable?
When have you last defended a title?
No. Why are Liverpool incapable?
But I'm asking you a question.
No, but there's a Man City fan, and you said it was a good question, and the Man City fan has asked Marv. No, he says Marv. He didn't say Chris, but you said it was a good question, though. You said it was a good. Hello, yeah, you can't hear now. How convenient. He's all over the place.
Hold on. Let's get this back under control.
See, this is what I'm saying is they're trying to attack Liverpool. I understand the narrative.
No,
we're going to move on to
Hey, listen, Marv, it swings and roundabouts. And you was happy that day you beat Arsenal 1-0 with Slobosly scoring a free kick. You're happy enough then. My question to you is that I put it on you personally. I've said, Marv, this jittery defense, and you've walked around like your heads are in the clouds. Nothing's wrong. It's all fine. Yeah. We got champions of England. And then today and yesterday, you gave a perfect example.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think I would
say that?
First
time, minutely.
Denial. You must have been in denial.
Deflection and denial, yeah.
Facts.
We said it all last season and we finished up as champions.
Yeah, I agree. But
you didn't believe he was going to be champions last year.
Every single performance Liverpool played, every goal we let in, every chance we gave the opposition, you said and we ended up champions.
That comment's class.
Now,
right.
So if we're
Arsenal
weren't jittery last season, what did they win?
No, we was rubbish last season. We was rubbish.
You don't like
no, but we were rubbish last season. I told you that. I told you the only reason why Liverpool won the league. I told you the reason why Liverpool won the league last season was because Arsenal collapsed. I told you Arsenal collapsed, and that's the reason why you won the league last season. If Arsenal City never collapsed, Marv, then Liverpool wouldn't have won the league. You only acquired 2 more points than you did the season before when you finished 3rd. Do you understand that? As where Arsenal, Man City dropped 21 and 18 points. That's a massive difference, bro. And this season, that's not happening.
So can I just say, Marv, you got till 25 minutes because we're going to talk about Spurs. Hey, listen, 2 minutes. Say what you want to say. Because you ain't answering a question. Just say what you want to say for 2 more minutes.
Marv, I think you've defended.
Do you think we can win the title this season? Do you think
he hasn't answered the question.
Do you think Man United will finish above Liverpool, Tom?
I think there's a flipping chance of it now, mate, because you lot are falling apart.
Yes or no? Do you want to bet? Do you want to bet that shirt?
Oof. Do you want to bet on the weekend's result just gone?
No. Do you want to bet that shirt?
Do you want to bet on that, did you? Do you want to bet on that, big boy?
Do you want to bet that shirt that you don't finish above us, whether we win the title or not?
That's irrelevant, Marv. That's irrelevant, Marv, though.
I'll make a bet. I bet you that you are not going to answer a single question on this pod because you know that you lot
unless it's Arsenal related.
And you just don't want to answer the questions. You lot are disappearing, man. You've got a manager who's not good enough. You lived off of Klopp. You bought 2 players who aren't good enough. Wirtz, how much was Wirtz? 120 million to be an Anfield spectator, to sit on the bench and watch.
Okay, but
it's appalling, man. How did you get away with it?
You got the win yesterday. We're not informed. It happens to the best of teams.
Yeah, but at Anfield,
they've bounced back and won titles. They've bounced back and won titles. And what I'm trying to say is put you guys into perspective. You understand? Put your teams into perspective.
We all know the perspective, Marv. We don't need reminding. We know that.
will not be finishing above Liverpool, and you know that because you can't even bet me. Yeah, you're beating us, and well played.
Last time you made a bet, you lost the shirt, bro.
Congratulated you. But Manchester United will not be making the top 4. Are you going to make the top 4, Tom?
Yeah, I think we will.
Are you going to finish above Liverpool?
Depends where you finished, innit? I think we'll make top 4.
You see what I'm saying? So all this is irrelevant. You don't even believe 100%.
Marv. Let me no. Because you want to give context. Let me give context.
Go for
you
it.
Were the champions. You were the champions of England last year, and you've gone and spent.
Mhm.
You've gone and spent more money. Jurgen Klopp. Have you listened to the Jurgen Klopp podcast yet? Bet you haven't.
No, I haven't.
Talking
No,
to
I
Stephen
don't.
Bartlett.
Tom, let me interject. Tom, let me interject.
Stephen
Tom,
Bartlett.
Let Chris interject.
let me interject. Tom, Ken Dog, what you just said there. Remember, Marv said once they signed Isak, the league was wrapped. So I've gone. You can continue.
I believe we'll be fighting for the title.
Jurgen
I
Klopp.
still believe.
Can I just add? No,
Come
Marv.
the
Can I
end of
just
the
add?
season-
Marv. Can I just add? Can I finish my point? He said on the podcast to Stephen Bartlett that he's been basically really shocked that they've all of a sudden got all this money to spend. Now, why have they given it to Slot? Has Slot spent it wisely? Do you honestly believe that Liverpool are better than they were in the last 2, 3, 4 seasons?
Well, that
or
remains
do you
to be
think?
seen.
Good question.
And that's what I'm trying to say, Tom. That remains to be seen. Now, Manchester United, in 13 years, have spent 1.6 billion. I don't think you're in a position to judge. Do you understand?
Chris, I think we can mute him now.
Season, you sit there and you say Manchester United are going to win the league. You sit there and you say Manchester United.
He hasn't said that for a long time. He hasn't said that for a long
and
time.
it never happened. So I don't think you're in the right position.
Can I say, Marv, the skill that you have to deflect any question is exceptional.
Yeah, but this is what
outrageous.
You are wasted in your job, in your profession.
What you wanted, Chris. You wanted to say what you wanted. And if I give my
yeah, but Marv, Ken Dog just gave you a whole sheet to wrap off, and explain to you what Jurgen said and why is. Yeah, but he's asking. We want to know your opinion as a Liverpool fan. No, it's not here or there. No, it's very relevant to what we're talking about because but we want to know about why is that money being relinquished all of a sudden, and instead of answering the question about Liverpool, you start saying how much Manchester United have spent. That is ludicrous, bro.
How much money has Arteta been given?
You see, that's a billion.
And what's he won?
Chris.
1 FA Cup and 2 Super Cups. 2 English Super Cups.
Chris.
Two English Super Cups.
Can I interject?
Yeah, the English Super Cup.
This is stupid.
Can I interject?
Yeah,
I just want to ask Lee a question. I want Lee to show Marv how this works, his process, because Lee's going to be at least honest about this. Lee, weekend, lost to Villa. You've won 1 in 4, I think.
Good.
3 and 18.
How are you feeling about things? What's going on at the lane?
At the minute,
Speak to us, Lee.
Yeah, speak about Tottenham. Speak about Tottenham.
However,
let's talk about Tottenham and tell us how you're feeling about things, Lee.
And what you've
Marv,
achieved.
Chris, if you can mute Marv for a sec. I'd really like to get
how much games have you played?
8 games.
Fantastic. Right, Lee, over to you. Lee, we'd love to hear your thoughts about the weekend. Kick us off.
Disappointed. But look, at the end of the day, I think with Tottenham, it's clear that we miss a lot of creativity. We miss a proper striker. We miss another winger. There's so much emphasis on Kudus to pull the rabbit out of the hat all the time, and it's a shame because I think we started well. I think this manager will get things right. I really like him. I think that the thing that he will learn is to dictate games rather than to sort of start strong, shut up shop. I don't know if you can do that when you're the team that's going to be expected to have the ball. I'm disappointed. The 2 goals I felt.
Why is Tottenham? Why are you
disappointed in the game? Because I feel like we could have closed down the 2 goals.
They were at home as well. Yeah, that's why it's disappointed.
That's Tottenham.
It's Tottenham. That's the problem. That is the problem. Yeah, he's like Lee, don't let
him do that because he was praising you yesterday, saying Tottenham have won a cup and Tottenham are the only ones that can talk in this group.
At the end of the day,
but now he's trying to belittle you, Lee. I don't get it.
No, he's right. Look, we've had different managers, and they always lose these kind of games. And
is he the right man then, Lee? Do you think this is the right man?
Yeah, he's the right man. Yeah, but I don't know what forward
Why
is with
did the
Tottenham.
right
And I agree. Look, I agree with Marv. There are levels to this game, and we ain't at the level of Liverpool. I accept that.
You're succumbing. You're
But we're
succumbing,
not
Lee.
level. We're not the level of Arsenal. We're not the level of Arsenal.
Don't succumb, Lee.
If Arsenal lost 4 games on the trot, it's nothing. It's nothing. Because that's what you expect Arsenal to collapse possibly around March, April. It happens every year.
Yeah, that doesn't. Arsenal haven't lost.
90s.
Arsenal haven't lost 4 games in a row since
It's like
2000.
Liverpool
Marv,
collapsed.
Arsenal haven't lost 4 games in a row since 2018, and 2 of them were to Man City. What are you on about?
What have you won?
No, that's not. No, you said it happens all the time.
You can say all
No.
Which one?
You said no. You said it happens all the time. I just told you Arsenal haven't lost 4 games in a row since 2018. No.
That's called a receipt, Marv. That's called a receipt.
Marvin, you said, quote unquote, you said, MC Marvelous, you said that Arsenal lose 4 games in a row all the time. It's what we expect. And I've just said to you,
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Marv, it's not. This is live. This is recorded. It's documented.
Lee, I'm never chairing again. This is an absolute debacle. I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, man, Kendall, you've got a place.
Oh, hold on. So in the last 6 years, you've never been on a bad run. Didn't you go on a bad run last
You
season?
said 4 games in a row.
Didn't you go
You said no. You said 4 games in a row. You said 4 games.
Be good for 6 years.
For the last 3, yeah.
And what have you won?
In the last 3 years,
Yeah.
1 Super Cup, I think. 1 English Super Cup.
What Super Cup is that? What's that?
The English Super Cup.
You mean the Charity Shield?
Is that a Super Cup?
That's what I'm trying to say. You man can talk about our 40 seasons. Wait until around December. In the Super Cup, you know. Wait until around December. We're in a bad run, and I admit that. We're not playing well. We haven't played well all season, but we're still in a position where, like Manchester City, and it may not happen, then you'll have every right to say what.
Yeah, but you've got cracks. You've got cracks.
What you lot are vexed about, I understand.
Marv, can I just say,
Marv,
you've had 25 minutes.
Orange watching live, and he's crying.
He said he weren't going to watch it today.
Hey, he's watching live.
Orange, yes, Orange.
Hey, let's say something.
Come on, man. Send him the link, Chris. Get him on.
This is all what this is about, to try and put me to the sword. That's all it's about. It's not about
Liverpool. Of course.
It's about putting me to the sword. But you know
because you are Liverpool. It's your time to shine.
I'm putting Chris to the sword. Because you know what?
Chris,
in 6 years,
if I was him, I would have said, all right,
not win a title.
Let's start with Verts. Let's talk about Verts. What's going on with him? Right, he's new to the league. He's not used to the physical side of it yet. He's got to get used to selling.
Thank you, Ken Dog.
Isak should have settled in quick. I'm really disappointed in Isak.
Facts.
I would have expected him to hit the ground running.
Facts.
Maybe that's because he's being played out. But I don't know what's going on there. Maybe answer some questions.
Ken Dog, you are the best Liverpool fan I've met.
You don't see what they're trying to turn it into. You see what I'm saying?
Listen, this is the thing, though. This is the only thing I was asking, man.
How many players have
They're just trying to get some info, Lee, and all we're getting is politicians' answers. We're bored of it. We want answers.
Isak after he's played 3 starts for Liverpool and not criticise Sancho once, not criticise
Sancho
for his dire displays throughout the 7 years he's been there. Not criticise.
Man said Sancho.
Not criticise Euro.
So much to
Anthony for Manchester United. Nothing.
But you never criticised Andy Carroll. You never criticised Andy Carroll or Joe Allen's, Marv. You used to tell me Joe Allen was better than Fabregas.
He's had to endure a whole season of players, season in, season out, not performing, yet he criticises Isak for free performance.
Chris, can I ask a question? All right, let me ask Chris and Lee a question. I may
because I sit here today.
Have you seen me criticise and slate Man United players?
Never.
Yeah, Rashford.
Rashford
massively.
Rashford, Anthony. Oh no.
And Rashford, you really not Rashford.
Maguire. And Maguire.
Thank you, Lee.
Maguire.
Thank you so much.
Luke Shaw.
Are you kidding me? Go back. You need to go back through the WhatsApp group chat, man.
No, he definitely criticised Maguire, bruv. Not Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw don't
Marv,
play enough to get criticised.
Marv, I'll talk about all of our players honestly. That's what we're trying to get you to do. Just honestly,
this is a
open up
witch
to
hunt,
us a
and I'm
little bit.
prepared for it.
Open
And I
up
knew
about
this
your
was
No,
gonna
but he
happen.
did. That is the thing. Marvin did speak honestly for the first time.
Yesterday, innit? For the first time ever.
Yeah.
'Cause we're
Ever.
not
That was
losing.
nice. It was nice, and we hoped he'd do it on the pod.
But he
Huh?
hasn't.
Yeah.
I'm doing it on the pod. I said we're
You're
not.
not. You're deflecting. You're deflecting.
Nah, you
Manchester
have done a
Manchester
wonderful.
United are rubbish.
I want to clap you. Your performance has been Oscar worthy this evening. It's
Superb.
been
Superb.
outstanding.
You know what? You're upset because you didn't get me in the right place. I'm sorry about that, Tom.
Marv, can you do like an acceptance speech and I'll jump over like you holding an Oscar? You do like an acceptance speech. Go on. Who do you want to thank? Huh? I'll dub some Oscars music over it after. Go on.
No, hold on. Listen.
Forget that.
Listen.
Your theories and your narratives didn't work today.
All right, Marv, let's go back. Let's turn this round. Let's turn this round. Marv, how does it stop? How does 4 not turn into 5? What do you think happens against Frankfurt?
I said it yesterday when I sent you lot several voice messages. This needs to be. There needs to be. If I'm not a football manager, but I know that there needs to be some tactical team. The personnel is there. You can't say the quality isn't there. Now,
no, you're right.
There's a number of things that could be wrong at Liverpool. I may be wrong. It may be complacency. Being champions can make you complacent. It's human nature. You know what I'm saying? If not every team defends the title well, we've not started well. But I'm thankful that we're in a position still to challenge. However,
yeah, but Marv, how do you turn 4
not
into a win and not into 5, mate?
That's a good question. I don't know what I'm not like I said, I'm not a manager. I don't know what he's gonna do. However, we've got to change something tactically because what I'm
drop Salah?
What I'm seeing out there, you see the wide players. Gakpo played well yesterday.
Ask that question again, Lee.
On another day, he could have had a hat trick, but we're not getting the ball to Salah quick enough. We are getting the ball in midfield. We're getting the ball to the 3 in midfield. Grav, was it McAllister? And who's the other one?
Slobosla.
We're not telling you. We're not telling you your players are. You should know.
What they're doing with the ball is they're holding on to it and they're either knocking it square or back. We're not getting it into the forward line quick enough. Yet on the counter attack, we looked far more dangerous. When Man United committed bodies forward and we won the ball, we looked far more dangerous. And that's when when Gakpo.
Are you concerned about Salah's stats when he's got the ball, Marv?
No, I'm not really. What I'm more concerned about is not much on an individual thing. I'm more concerned about the overall tactical setup of the team. There is a problem there. New players are being bedded in, and that obviously, and a number of new players. And I don't believe that they're shit. Like Tom
yeah, but why is there such a tactical shift when this time last year, Lee was sending a lot of articles and saying good read and calling Arnie Slot a lawyer, and he's the lawyer that's come in and tamed this rock and roll football. But why has it changed? What's happened?
Why? What do you think that's happened? I don't know. I think it's something to do with new players. All I can say is we're still bedding in new players, and it hasn't worked out as well as we'd like to. It has worked out. Thank God we're still in a position where we're free. How much points are we off Arsenal? 4?
4.
We're 4 points off Arsenal. There's a lot of football to be played. A lot of football. And anybody that writes off Liverpool and says we're going to finish mid-table like Manchester United in 15 is absolutely absolute
make
stupidity.
the tag. Make the tag.
Would we make top 4, Lee? Because Lee's the
Yeah,
only
you
one
will. Yeah, of course you will. You're going to make top 4. Listen, look, the truth of it all is, the way I see it.
Let's not move past what he just asked. Let's just focus on what he just asked you. Are we going to make top 4? Is that the depth you have dropped to already?
From champions,
really where you're at.
Because you're
That's
the
outrageous.
What do you ask, Marv?
Do you think our title challenge is done?
No, but the biggest thing for me.
Guys. What I'm saying, this is stupidity at its finest. Chris,
but
our title challenge is done.
Yeah.
This is outrageous.
You don't
you're done.
Over.
Tom, you're done.
Challenge is done.
I think I'd like to hear you talk about why it's not done. What are you
Good
saying is
question.
giving you
Good
hope.
question.
Other than generic responses, what hope have you got?
I know.
And all you're saying is he's got to change something tactically. New players
not a
bedding in.
manager.
It's
I never
irrelevant
claimed to be a
generic
manager.
stuff, man.
Okay,
There's nothing.
I'm not a
There's
manager.
nothing
I
ever
don't know
have
what
any
he's got
juice
to
in
change.
there. Did you
There's no
deserve to
fizz.
beat
There's no
United?
fizz, Ken Dog.
There's no
I don't know
fizz.
what
Did you deserve to beat Man United at the weekend?
I say we could have got a draw out of that comfortably.
Exactly. At best, you could have got a draw.
Yeah,
You should
I
be
think we
whacking
could
us
have gone on to win it, and
5-0.
we should have
This
gone
is the
on to win
worst
it.
United team in years. You should be whacking us 5-0.
That's why I'm disappointed, and that's why I've come out with. When we lost to Man United yesterday, all of a sudden,
Chris,
all those
we were
things
just
what
an irrelevance. We were just another fixture. And you've lost 2-1. And you've rocked up today, and all you're talking about is what you've done for the last 6 years. I've not heard anything of consequence. I've not heard you talk about Isaac.
Hold on, wait.
I've not heard you talk about Frimpong. I've not heard you talk about Slot. I've not heard anything that gives me any reassurance that this is not the worst Liverpool team in 6 years.
Yeah, but who's champions?
Again, generic response. No, I'm not answering stuff like that.
But who are champions? It's Liverpool.
It doesn't matter.
Rubbish, Marv. Rubbish. Rubbish.
Rubbish. Is it not
Rubbish.
fact?
Marv, who won the treble in 99? Who won the treble in 99? It doesn't matter.
What are you trying to say, Tom? What are you trying to say? You don't even know. What are you trying
Why you
to
vexed? Why you vexed? Why you so vexed?
I'm
not vexed. I'm asking Tom. I'm animated. That's not vexed. Tom,
Can I just say so?
I'm asking Tom. What are you trying to say?
Yeah, but why are you vexed?
What am I trying to say?
What are you trying to say?
I'll tell you what I'm trying to say, and then I would like to go to Lee because we've got a few more minutes and we haven't even spoke about Arsenal yet. I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but what are you trying to say? Spit it out, bro.
Well, listen. For the first half of this season, you were cocksure, despite the fact you were getting through games just about. No comment about how bad you were playing. And now, hold on. And now you've lost 4 on the trot, and we want to know what's going on at Anfield. And you've not given us anything tonight other than generic political answers. We want some content for the viewers. Look at the comments. Read the comments.
All right, hold on.
Look. In the group.
Here we go.
Marv, wait a minute. Lee, go on over to you, Lee.
Right.
No, wait,
so,
I'm not
we've got to move on, Marv.
Who's the most cocksure person in this group? Is it not Chris Cargill?
Marv, we've got to move
and
on.
They
Lee,
haven't
over to you.
in 6 years.
Yeah.
Chris, we've got to move on.
Chris,
we have to move on.
That's
after
I'm a champion. I have a right to be cocksure. You ain't a champion. Your team finished 15th in the table. I've got a right to be cocksure. Because you know what? We're champions of the league. Chris has been cocksure for 6 years, and what's he won? What's he got to show?
Right.
Anyway,
after 8 Premier League games last season, Liverpool conceded 3 goals. This season, it's 11.
Lovely.
Last season, this time last year, after 8 Premier League games, set piece goals conceded 0. This season, 5. Only surpassed by Forest, Leeds, and West Ham, and we know where they are. Clean sheets this time last season. Out of 8, there was 5. This season, there is 2. I think, and I've been dead sure about it since November for sure. The defense has looked shaky, and I do worry about that for Liverpool. And I think
this is what I'm saying. 10 minutes ago,
I'm just highlighting.
When I put that question to you,
oh no,
title race, you said no.
No, you're not out of it. But my point is, something needs to change in that defense, Marv. Something has to change in that defense.
I done talking here. There's man in here, yeah.
So you're happy to keep that defense?
There's guys in here.
Wait, Chris, he just brought
fans in here.
Look at my transcripts. These are all Marv's.
There's fans in here talking, laughing, joking. I take my hat off to you.
Lee just brought the facts to the
table. No, but Lee gave you facts. Lee just gave you stats and facts.
And this is what I love about you guys.
Men lie, women lie, numbers don't.
Hot to pissing, yet guys in Liverpool. And Chris is one of them. He's the most
Lee,
fan.
Lee, read out those numbers again. Lee, read that numbers out again, please.
We're the best at that.
I'm going to mute everyone. I'm going to mute everyone but Lee. Watch.
Until Arsenal wins some silverware, you can't say
Clay, go on. I'll mute them. Go on.
The biggest thing I wanted to say is, and I've said it, and I think it's been there since last November. I think that the defense let in too many goals. I think yesterday Van Dijk was all over the shop. The first goal was his fault. It's his fault. It was his fault. Konate was probably his best game, but that's saying something. They brought in a left back who's not working and a right back who's not working. So my point has been, what was already a jittery defense looks worse, and the stats don't lie. So for me, the biggest thing I have to say is that I believe Liverpool have got enough attacking prowess to still be in with a chance of doing so. Do I think they're going to win the league? No, I don't think they're going to win the league. But
They've got a chance to win the league.
but you're
Yeah.
not. Yeah,
So
you're
that's
going to
it.
be there or thereabouts.
Yeah, we will always be there or thereabouts.
Yeah,
We will
but
be
my-
in the argument come the end of the season.
Right,
My question is to you
But the
guys,
difference is,
for all the talk and twang, will Arsenal win the
Lee's
league?
brought some
Will
data.
Arsenal win the
Lee's
league?
brought some data. Arsenal
Slapped him
looking
up.
far more likely than
Will Arsenal
Liverpool.
win the league?
yeah, he's
It's
asking you a
looking
not
question.
about me.
more
It's not
likely.
about football. It's about me. Will Arsenal win the league, Chris?
Yeah.
Will Arsenal win the league? Or will Man
Yeah.
United win the league?
I've just told you Arsenal.
You just
He
said
said
it.
Arsenal,
What,
What's
on
your
what?
point?
Based on what? Based on what?
top of the league.
What? Top of the league, bro. Last 3 seasons,
Top of the league.
we've got a solid team, manager.
Winning
There's
top games,
cohesiveness.
tight defence.
You know what I
Hey,
mean?
you say that, but how many times have Arsenal collapsed?
We collapsed last year. We collapsed last year. That was it. We didn't collapse. No, we didn't collapse the year before. We lost 1 game in a 20-game streak, 20-game winning streak. That wasn't a collapse. That's not a collapse. Yeah, that's not a collapse. Yeah, no, but that's not a collapse. Yeah, that's not a collapse.
You cannot base Arsenal.
Yeah, but that's not a collapse.
On anything. On
Yeah, but bro, that's not a
anything.
collapse. We won. I think we won.
Because
I think we won
you've never crossed the
17
line.
games.
But
I think we won
you've never
17
crossed the line.
games.
You've never crossed the
What do you
line.
mean? What do you mean we never crossed the line?
Marv,
What do you mean?
When you won something,
Before Jurgen Klopp got to Liverpool, could I have said that Liverpool never crossed the line? No, you would have said Liverpool crossed the line 18 times before that. So what are you and I don't get me on about?
Your manager's been there 6 years and won the FA Cup in his first. And you believe?
Oh yeah. Yeah. In terms of
But the other
Arteta, yeah,
day-
he hasn't crossed the line.
And
But
said,
he might cross the line first time. You know, we're gonna win the league this season. It's over.
Yeah,
It's
but
a
look,
wrap.
one thing we do.
I said Arsenal. Tom asked me, will Arsenal win the league? I said, yeah, they will win the league. And I said, if we don't win the league, that's on the manager. Because we've got everything at our disposal. We've got the best team. We've got the best squad. We've got the best defense. Our manager's better than your manager. Listen. Don't deflect and go all the way back 3 years, 4 years now. Stick to the current day. Stick to current day.
For a second, Chris, can I just say something, Chris?
And now you're
Because
saying
he's over talking now.
Now
It's
you've
just
signed
like
this
it's tired.
and to
Chris.
this day you have no trophy.
Go on, Tom.
Chris,
No
I just
trophy.
want to back up Chris, and I rarely do that on this pod, right? But Arsenal have to change nothing to win the league. They have to maintain. Man
Facts.
City,
Good point.
Man City
Good point.
have to change nothing to win the league. They have to maintain. Liverpool need to make changes. So the chances are currently. Can I finish my point? Can I finish my point?
Changes like
So
what?
Arsenal and Man City are definitely the favourites
And what
to
did
win
Man
the
United
league right
have
now.
to do?
Oh
Well, I'm
my
not talking
God.
about Man United. We're not going to win the league, are we,
Okay,
this
so
year?
This is a Liverpool podcast.
But
then.
you guys need to make changes, Marv. You just said it
So what
yourself.
changes do you need to make? Nothing.
Man United have got a year
You
or
can't answer
two
yourself.
before we get close
Yeah,
to
but
winning
this
the league.
segment,
Sorry, say that again, Tom.
this topic
Say
is
that
Is
again,
about
that what we're
Liverpool.
going to do then?
Oh,
Is that
so
what we're
this
going to
whole
do? Every
podcast is
time
about
Liverpool don't do very
that's
well,
it.
you're going to talk about
No,
the fact
I'm
Spurs
asking
ain't
you
going to win the
same
league. Is that
questions.
what we're going to do?
I'm asking you the same questions that you're asking me, but you can't answer them
Yeah,
yourself.
but neither can
You
you.
can't ask. You haven't asked anything relevant.
Yeah, but you
I've
didn't
said
answer. You ain't answered a single
personnel.
question,
We
though.
need to make
And you haven't
tactical
asked the
We
question.
need to make
Every time
tactical
you ask a
changes.
question,
I don't
you
know
keep
what.
talking. You don't listen.
I am listening.
Go on
I
and
am
ask a
listening,
question
Tom.
that's relevant. Go.
Sorry, say that again.
Ask a relevant question.
I'm
Listen.
saying, what
Ask a relevant
changes?
question.
You're so focused on Liverpool. This is a pod about
Yep.
all our teams. What
Where's
changes
the
do Man
question?
United need to win the league? Because we've already won it.
We won't win the league this year. I've not said
When
we're going to
will
win
you
the
win
league.
the
I said
league,
top
Tom?
four.
When will you win it? And what changes do you
I
need
think-
to make?
I think
You
2 or 3
can't
years.
answer.
2 or
You
3
can't
years.
answer your own questions.
2 or 3 years. I've answered 2 or 3 years.
What? 2 or 3 years what?
We'll win the league.
Put that. Hey, click that. You ain't got a leg.
Fair play to him. Fair play to
No,
Alonso.
you know the funny thing. You know the funniest part about that is the funniest part about that is that none of it made sense. Yeah, none of that was relevant. None of that was relevant.
When Slot
Lee tried to give him. Lee tried to give him a medal there for that. It was funny, but out of it, the funniest part was him.
Tom,
being a caricature of himself.
When Slot makes the changes, I believe in 2 or 3 years we can win the league. How about that?
Mark, I'm going to say one nice thing. I'm going to say, and then I've got to
bless
go.
up, Tom.
I'll say one nice thing. We have put you under insane pressure this evening, and you have stood your ground.
Well done, Mark.
You have stuck.
Brilliant.
You've stuck by your
He's lost his head. He's lost his head a few times. I can't lie.
You lost your head a few times, but you stood your ground. And we
I don't know if he sweats that much in the gym.
Oh, when he's performing on the mic. Where's his flannel? He needs that flannel tonight.
Can't we make a brand new flannel? Can't we get Thicko flannels?
Hey, look. Jordan saying, tag me in. He said, Kendo folded under pressure.
I didn't fold under pressure. I said 2, 3 years. Where was the fold?
This is what football fans are about. We got to attack.
Love it.
Pressure, I attack.
Boys.
You know this.
Brilliant. We'll be back next week.
Wonderful pod. Thanks so much. Lee, great to have your insights today as well. Fantastic pod, guys.
Love. We'll see you next week.
Love.
All right.
Laters, man. Later.